Hey, what's up, shitheads? Welcome back to the channel. Well, it was raining in the Yacht, so I decided, you know what? I'm gonna take the trek down south and go back down to Los Angeles. And here I am up at Elysian Park. You know, I'm actually halfway convinced this place isn't real. Just riding up here, I saw like 3 or 4 other people on e-motos. People are just going nuts, doing whatever they want out here. But you know what? I actually have a trip in mind. I'm gonna do a little bit of sightseeing, some filming locations, and you know what? Maybe even get into the LA River, because that's always been on my bucket list. But you know what first? The last time I was here, I wanted to show you this epic shot of downtown Los Angeles that was featured in Terminator 2, but it was foggy that day. But you know what? Today, it's not, and you can actually see it. It's a bit hazy, but you know what? Beggars can't be choosers, right? Anyways, guys, what do you say we go ahead and get out of here? Come on, let's get started. Yeah, let's take a second to take this view all in. I know it's not gonna look very good on the action camera, but man, that is really nice view. Such a clear shot of downtown LA. I think all being said, it should be about 30 miles today. That's what I'm hoping. I can't be too aggressive with the power, but I don't have to be a pansy. My eventual goal, hopefully I'll get a view of it from here. Yeah, look at that. Such a nice view. So I do see water in the river, but hopefully it's not enough to block the entrance in there, because the last time I went here, there was too much water to ride through. And one thing you don't notice about these things when you see them on TV and online and stuff is the river water over here smelled absolutely awful. All right, and we're off. Man, this is a really nice park. Get such nice views up here. A couple of goals for today, you know, to see the sights and sounds, and to not get robbed. I'm solo riding today, so you know, it's harder to keep an eye on everything when you're by yourself. Also using a new helmet today. I got a Fox V1. My old helmet was a Bell MX9. It was a fine helmet, but honestly, superficially speaking, I didn't like the way it looked on camera. This helmet I think looks much better. It's got this cool black camo design, and I picked up these Fox goggles as well that fills up this whole gap. So yeah, that's what she said, right? But anyways, yeah, I think this is a really nice looking helmet. So far, so good. The padding's a bit tight on my cheeks, but you know, this is the first time I've ridden with it. But all in all, guys, what do you think? Looks nice, huh? It's crazy just how many people there are everywhere. There's just people and cars and stuff going on in every direction you look out here. I'm from a small town, boy. I ain't used to all this commotion. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Doesn't look like I'll be able to get in there, but this parking lot right here is the parking lot that the Terminator was chasing Kyle Reese and Sarah Connor. That was this parking lot right here. This is the parking lot at the Water Utilities District. Try and get you a better view from the side here. I'm not gonna be forcing my way in the building, but you know, I feel like I've seen that movie enough times where this does in fact look similar to me. This looks familiar to me. You can see now it's used for all the water and power vehicle storage, so completely filled up. I'm not sure what it was at the time, but all those scenes were filmed right in here. The machine, they can't feel pain. I can. That line was spoken in a car right in there. Pretty neat, huh? We're gonna be hitting a few Terminator filming locations, and luckily for me, a lot of them are right here in downtown LA. Terminator 1, not Terminator 2. And we're gonna hit some other stuff too, guys. Fear not, but let's continue. Check it out, guys. Here is our very next stop, not too far from where we just were. This is the underground road section where the Terminator was chasing them and eventually crashed. Flying through here in the cop car trying to get them. He's flying all the way down here, and I believe the Terminator wrecks the car right here, and then when the police go back, he's long gone. It's easy to question, why did he bother leaving? I don't know, you know. He ends up going to the police department later and shooting them all up. But that's where all this stuff was filmed, right here in this little stretch of Lower Grand Boulevard, I believe this is. Definitely a distinct looking section of road, isn't it? Here it is. This may just look like any old normal old alley, but this is not. This is the alley from the movie They Live. This is where that legendary fight scene between Roddy Piper and Frank takes place right here.
Fucker.
So this looks mostly the same, but one thing in the movie, I believe this was a facade wall they built right here, so you can't see this parking lot. But the whole fight took place right here in this section. There was a dumpster over there that had all the glasses in it, which leads Roddy Piper to put them on and see that obey sign, which is actually right around the corner from here. We'll go see that in a second. But yeah, that epic fight scene took place in this alley right here. That's one of my favorite movies, guys. If you haven't seen it, definitely go ahead and watch it. It's a great movie. It's pretty cool knowing all that took place right here. I saw the behind the scenes footage, and they had like black mat put on over the asphalt, so it was actually padded because they took a lot of bumps and falls. And I want to say that fight scene had a record for like one of the longest movie fight scenes. So yeah, all that was filmed right here. John Carpenter's They Live, great movie. So many iconic things, and now you might see that clothing brand Obey. Yeah, I think they got that from the movie. Is that the very dumpster right there? Probably not, but this is where that all took place. This is where he's walking around and he first sees the signs. He first sees all the hidden messages, and that building right there is where the iconic Obey sign was. It still looks almost exactly the same, except I don't think this building was here at the time. Are there aliens around us now? You never know. Moving right along in our Los Angeles alley tour. This next one, this right here, is the alley that Kyle Reese appears in, right down here. You can see, I mean, obviously it looks quite a bit different today. But if you look very keen eyes, you'll notice one of the dumpsters says like 702 Broadway, and that's Broadway right there, and that's a 700 block, so it's the back of one of these buildings. But nevertheless, guys, that's where Kyle Reese came out, right there. It's all blocked off now. He steals that bum's clothes, it just happens to be the right size, and then he runs around and there's a police chase. I don't know where all the rest of those locations are at, but I know, probably won't be visiting those today. But yeah, this is the Terminator alley where Kyle Reese shows up. All right, looks like there's some police action up here. Roads closed off. There's just tomfoolery left and right over here. Probably nothing good going on down that street. Let's go ahead and move up here. Man, this is crazy. I mean, you see this stuff on TV and you don't realize, like, it's bad. I know Antioch's bad. Antioch's got a little bad reputation, but it's nothing compared to this. Oh, but that also brings us to our next little spot here. That hotel right there, Panama Hotel, is the hotel that Arnold Schwarzenegger does surgery and cuts his eyeball out. I'm not going to be stopping for obvious reasons, but that was the Panama Hotel right there. But for a long time, there was a building behind it that said toys, and you could see it through the window. That's where he says those famous lines. Fuck you, asshole.
Got a dead cat in there or what?
Fuck you, asshole.
It's my favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger line. I've never really wanted to get out of somewhere faster than I have right now. It was super random. I don't know why I even noticed this stuff, but that building right there on the corner, 1205 6th Street, that was also featured in the Madonna video for Borderline. I think it was a bar at the time, and I'll try and see if I can find any footage of it, but yeah. The iconic 6th Street Bridge. I think this thing looks so cool. They did a good job of keeping it in the same vein as the old style bridges. It's new, modernized, but yet it still looks like a Los Angeles bridge. Nice view of the LA River. How iconic is that? I think that's so cool looking, guys. Call me a nerd, call me whatever you want. I just think that is so neat. The LA River. It is on my bucket list to get in there. And hopefully today is the day. Lots of craziness goes on here. As of right now, it looks pretty normal, but you never know what's going to be going on here. Man, that is a sweet looking helmet, isn't it? I think that's a really, really nice looking helmet, especially with the combination of those goggles. every nook and cranny of this place. There's people moving around, there's cars, there's chaos. This place is unreal. This is really Grand Theft Auto in real life. This place is nuts. Back onto the road. All right, here we are, guys. Our next destination. Give you a second. Does any of this look familiar to you? You've probably seen this before, whether you realize it or not. I think time's up now. This is where the iconic zombie dance from Thriller was filmed, right here in this street. You can see that red brick building in the background. You can even see this wall here. The wall's slightly different. It used to have like protruding parts on it like the building does there, but this is where it happened right there. There's even some manhole covers over here where the zombie came out of that manhole cover right over there. Forgive me, guys, I gotta be on my guard around here. We are not in the best of neighborhoods. I'm always very curious, like, how did they find this, of all places, to be the spot for the video? Like, what? Did somebody work here at one point? What? Why here? This makes no sense. We're like in this industrial area of Los Angeles. Maybe it's easy to get permits here. It makes no sense to me, but I always want to know the backstory, like why do they pick these different locations? But yeah, that was filmed right here in the 80s, and millions upon millions and millions of people have seen that. That was filmed right here. It's pretty cool, huh? I'm gonna do the dance. Am I as good as him? I'm a pretty good dancer, right? Realizing I got my brand new pants all dirty. Not sure when that happened, but you know, it's bound to happen, right? Of course, you're gonna put on new clothes and they're gonna get dirty. Every single time. My helmet's still nice and clean though. Okay, so coming right up here on the right is the official entrance to the LA River. Now, I don't think you're not allowed to go down here. I think it's open. There's no gate here. This is definitely in a sketchy part of town. Standing water there, so standing between me and my eventual goal. Really don't want to slide out here. I think we might have to go for it today, guys. Okay, I can do this. Well, I am in the LA River, guys. This has been a goal of mine for a very long time. Not going too fast here because I've been going through water. But as I was saying, I don't think this is off limits. I think you're actually allowed to go down here. You see up in front of me, there's people in cars up there. Further down, the northern part of the LA River is actually, they are making it more like an actual river where it's dirt and you don't see the concrete walls like you see here. People will be out there kayaking. I've seen fishing, you know, people do all sorts of stuff out there. But this section is the iconic section that I've always wanted to check out. And the last time I came here, that water was deeper than it was today, but it smelled so bad, and I just really, guys, I chickened out. But you know what? I decided today I'm not going to chicken out. I'm going to achieve my goal, and look, I've done it. I've always wanted to come down here. So we're going to go down here a bit. I'm going to try and get to the bridge where the Grease Lightning race took place. Looks like they're doing stuff with drones. These people all look legit. They look legit to me. So man, how cool is this, man? I've always wanted to do this. I'm just trying to take it all in at the moment because it's like, I'm actually here right now. It's one of the side effects of the YouTube thing is I get so caught up with the filming and where I'm going next and where I'm getting there, I don't get to take it all in. But you know what, right now, I'm taking it all in and I'm talking to you guys like you're my friend that's here with me. I think this is so cool. Call me a nerd if you want, but whew, okay. That got slippery. I'm gonna slow it down a little bit. I'm in the LA River and this water does not smell good. I'm not sure how you're supposed to get to the other side. I don't see any like little bridges or anything. I'm definitely not gonna be going through that middle section. So I guess they made this all concrete too because there was flooding issues years ago. And the concrete's stopping it from flooding. It's very slow, easy does it through this stuff. Yeah, that's actually not that deep. Am I a dork for thinking this is cool? I think this is so cool. How many different movies were filmed out here? Grease, obviously the number one I can think of. Gone in 60 Seconds, there's that car chase through here. All sorts of different movies were filmed around here. What's that?
water?
I don't, man, sorry. Sorry, dude. This actually goes all the way down to Long Beach. So if you wanted to, you could ride this thing for miles. I believe that's one of these culverts is where the Grease Lightning drove up the side of the wall and went over one of these culverts. I'm doing this off the top of my head. I'd have to revisit some of the footage, but I believe that was one of those right there. And then he jumps over the river, and that thing, like, you rewatch that scene, that car is like falling apart when that happens. Where else do you see a river that looks anything like this? Here. You can stay up there.
Oh, thank you, bro. I appreciate you.
Yeah. Here, just keep it.
It's not slippery, it's just slippery.
No, you can have it, man.
Oh, man.
Nice catch.
Yeah. Thank you, bro. Be safe.
Yeah, no problem, you too. I'm not from the area, I didn't know. I assumed you weren't allowed to come out here,
No,
but
you can come out here. I mean, there's not a gate or nothing. They don't bother. I like
nice license plate.
Thank you, bro.
That's yours?
Yeah. Brother?
Yeah.
I'm white wall, by the way.
Tim.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, cool.
Pleasure.
I gotta get going, man.
No,
I'll see you
have a good
guys.
one, brother. Be safe out here.
Yeah, take care, guys. All right, guys, I think that's going to do it for this video. You know what? I achieved a bucket list item. I finally made it out to the LA River, and it did not disappoint. It's like you get the whole place to yourself. You can literally just do whatever you want out here. Granted, I did see a couple sketchy people. You only live once. You get your body. You get to go places and do things. Start doing it now. I mean, this is a great day to be alive. On a personal note, I live in a building, 7 units. My neighbor directly next door to me just passed away the other day in a car accident. Completely avoidable. It's a story for another day. You know, he's only a couple of years older than me, guys, but you know what? His story, unfortunately, has come to an end. If you're watching this video, that means you're still alive. There's still time. You can still get out. You can change your ways. You can start doing things that you keep putting off, guys. You only live once. I absolutely love doing these videos. It's found kind of like a new purpose for me, and doing stuff like this is just so fun, and I'm so glad I get to share it with people. And hey, you know what? You guys are crazy enough to watch. So if you have something you're interested in, start following it, guys, because you know what? You get older, you're gonna start saying, you know, one of these days I'll do that, and that day will never come unless you make it a point to do that. So you're alive today, start doing what you need to do. Go to the gym, get out on your bike, start enjoying your life, guys, because you know what? You don't want to look back one day and regret it all. But anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one.